Welcome to This Is My Architecture. I am Han, and today I'm joined by Zach from Instructure. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having us. We're glad to be here.
Awesome. So before we get started, what's Instructure?
Instructure is a learning management and education software provider that builds a learning platform that enables teachers, students, and administrators to all learn better together.
So what are we trying to solve today?
All right, we had some real challenges at Instructure because we're a global company with the way that we deployed our applications. We've got a lot of applications deployed in multiple regions across the world, and our developers were having a really tough time having a great experience there. And so today we're going to talk about how we solve that.
Let's dive in.
Okay, great. So our process starts with a single developer pushing a commit into version control, which for us is Git, which is then picked up by our CI/CD pipeline. And inside of each of our applications is a simple manifest file that describes what the application is and what resources it needs. And that manifest file is persisted into S3, which allows us to support later auditing and record keeping. And then once that exists in S3, we trigger an SNS notification.
And why is that?
And that SNS notification allows us to take a single event and then fan it out globally. So each region now is able to listen to what's happening inside of SNS and subscribe to those activities. So from SNS, we fan out into all of the regions that the application is deployed in, and then that action is picked up by a series of Lambda functions that then are responsible for provisioning and deploying.
So how does it know what to deploy?
Yeah, so the Lambda file will take that manifest that existed in S3 and transform it into a CloudFormation template.
Is that static or dynamic?
That's dynamic. So as developers make changes in that manifest file, they're replicated across the world seamlessly. Now, once that CloudFormation template is complete and the proper roles, permissions, and resources all exist in region for the application.
Like for the type?
Exactly, whether it's a web application or a backend service.
Oh, cool.
Exactly. Then other deployment activities are queued up inside of SQS, which gives us fault tolerance and retry ability. And then what we end up with is an application deployed into EKS.
Awesome. So what are additional challenges you're trying to solve for?
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure that we had consistent experience for engineers, consistent hardware in regions, and great customer experience.
That's super cool. Thank you so much for going over your architecture.
Great, thanks so much for having us.
And thank you for watching This Is My Architecture.